Story that we shall be giving you in a short time, and these are the stories that we've prepared for you tonight here at Mugi TV 9 p.m. edition. And if you want to follow us on our media platforms, you can do so by switching into our social media platforms, which remain Mugi TV Kenya, YouTube, and Mugi TV Facebook. Welcome to Mugi TV edition at 9. Parents at Hillside Academy Primary School have turned up in a large numbers to return their children to school, expressing their confidence in the safety of their children at the school a few months after the tragic fire incident that destroyed a dormitory and claimed the lives of 21 students. As a measure to ensure safety and alleviate concerns among students, the school administration has disbanded the dormitory section. Normalcy as we return to Hillside Academy Primary Academy in Russia after nearly 5 months of uncertainty. On September 5th, 2024, the atmosphere at Hillside dramatically changed following the fire incident that destroyed a dormitory and claimed the lives of 21 male students. We can have a watch.
Mimi kuamua kurudisha watoto wangu hapa ni kuwa shule inasomwa na ni muhimu kurudisha mtoto hapa na endelee na masomo. So sina wasiwasi kuregesha mtoto hapa.
Kupatia wazazi hopes, niwaambie ni kitu ilipita na saizi ni mwaka mpya, kwa hivyo mtu asiogope. Kama uko nyumbani na unataka mtoto wako aendelee kusomea hapa Hillside, unaweza mleta, kwa sababu hata sisi wenyewe tumerudisha watoto wetu, tumewarudisha tukiwa na big hopes.
Performance itakuwa iko top. Hiyo nayo naamini. Juu walimu wenye wako hapa, management iko fiti. Kusoma si kuwa ati ni boarding, ni bidii ya mtoto na bidii ya mzazi kuregesha mtoto mahali anaona mtoto wako safe.
Sema tu hiyo ilikuwa an accident tu kama za kawaida. Hata sisi tunaweza bebwa na gari, accident ifanyike. Tuseme tu ilikuwa accident ya kawaida na tu hope haita happen tena, na tuna hope management ya shule wako sawa na wako ready kuendelea na masomo.
Mzazi yeyote asiwe na uoga. Ni kuregesha mtoto hapa kuwa na confidence. Mtoto anasoma na mtoto wa ufeel kuwa ako safe.
Excited to be able to first of course confirm that Nyeri Town constituency and indeed Nyeri Town county is ready for grade 9 and everything is in place, and we expect that the Teachers Service Commission has concluded the interviews and the recruitment of the grade 9 teachers.
Bright but needy students in Nyandarua County are said to benefit from a 194.9 million bursary kitty that was launched by Governor Kiari yesterday. This is up from 190 million shillings that helped them continue with education last year. The program is set to assist over 40,000 needy students across the 25 wards. The kitty was launched to enable the beneficiaries continue with their learning without interruptions. Have a look.
Hata kama unaona tunakupatia barua leo, tutaenda kukaa chini tuone what else can we do for you people. What else can we do for you people? Because honestly, it can't be business as usual. We must respect ile kazi tumepewa kikatiba ambayo ni kumanage ECDs. Afadhali hata kuingine tu weekend kuingine, lakini tuweke force ama tuweke nguvu kidogo upande wa ECD teachers. So I want to assure you, I know you are our good ambassadors. You are taking care of our children. I know you are doing a good job there. You are staying in some of the most remote places. Kwa sababu unajua ECD iko kila kona. Si kama secondary iko mahali mzuri, ECD iko everywhere. Sisi kama county ambao tunaishi hapa na wazazi wenye watoto, tuko tayari kuchukua jukumu ya kuunganisha hizo basari zote ili kuhakikisha mtoto yeyote ambaye ako shule asikose pesa ya basari. Kwa hivyo wale watu wanapenda tu kugawa kidogo hapo, kingine pale. Sasa mimi leo nimepeana, mbunge ajui ni kina nani nimepea, naye anaenda anarudia hapo, huyo mwingine ajui tunafanya makosa kama nchi. Na tukipenda kuweka hii pesa pamoja, na nikipenda hata wale ambao wako katika assembly huko ya national government wachukue hiyo jukumu, na assembly yetu hapa tuone vile tunaweza okoa wa Kenya wapate elimu kwa fedha kidogo, kushinda kutumia pesa mingi na wanafunzi wengine bado wana drop out.
Na kile ambacho mwalimu yoyote hutamani ndani ya moyo wake wakati amemaliza kuhitimu ni kuajiriwa kazi, si ndio? Kwa hivyo vile ambavyo you have crowned our effort, na sisi bila shaka tutamshikilia kwa hamu na gamu.
And today, Vice President visited Kenyatta National Hospital to assess the quality of healthcare services provided to patients. During his inspection, he acknowledged the critical role the hospital plays in offering specialist care and treatment to thousands of Kenyans. Kindiki highlighted the government's commitment to improving the healthcare sector, emphasizing that the Kenya Kwanza administration recognizes the need for transformation in various areas of the healthcare system. He noted that despite the challenges faced, the government is determined to ensure that Kenyatta National Hospital, as the country's largest referral hospital, provides world-class services to its patients. In his remarks, Kindiki outlined the Kenya Kwanza government's focus on addressing gaps in healthcare delivery, especially in ensuring timely medical supplies, better facilities, and improved staff welfare. He pointed out that healthcare is a priority for the government, and they are working on enhancing capacity at all levels of the health sector. Kindiki assured the public that his government will continue to invest in health infrastructure and resources to meet the growing demand for services. He concluded by calling on hospital staff to work with the government in the transformation process, ensuring that every Kenyan has access to affordable and quality health care.
As you are aware, the Kenya Kwanza government has a number of areas that we would want to see transformation in our country. Some of the areas for transformation are in the economic sector, where we are transforming a number of value chains. But one of the pillars and one of the key deliverable areas is healthcare. And there is a pillar for the actualization of universal health coverage and making healthcare accessible to all the people of Kenya. And that's why there were some changes that have been made. We have changed the law, we have changed the institutional arrangements for delivery, and we introduced Taifa Care, which now is housed under the Social Health Authority, SHA. And therefore, I was asked by His Excellency the President to come and assess the impact and the experience that patients and health workers are having under the new Universal Health Coverage Program under Taifa Care. I have been able to talk to patients. I've also been briefed by the leadership of the hospital and the health workers here. I've been able at least to go to the trauma center where we've patients who are on emergency care. I've also been to
The Ministry of Water, led by Cabinet Secretary Muga, has constructed dams in the Bonde area of Rift Valley, and this is made to foster agriculture in the region and ensuring that the farmers have reliable access to water throughout the year. The construction of these dams is expected to address the challenges of inconsistent rainfall and water scarcity, enabling farmers to increase productivity. And in addition to this, farmers are being encouraged to adopt modern farming techniques to boost yields and ensure sustainable agricultural practices. And Cabinet Secretary Muga also promised to expand the agricultural land under irrigation with plans to increase the area to 6,000 to 9,000 hectares. This expansion will provide more opportunities for local farmers to grow a variety of crops, contributing significantly to food security in the region. Munga emphasized the government's commitment to transforming agriculture through innovative solutions and increased investment in infrastructure. The initiatives aims to improve livelihoods, reduce poverty, and position the country's agricultural sector for long-term growth and success.
We are in Gishu County in preparation of the presidential visit tour of the region to assess development projects. His Excellency will be here tomorrow and the day after tomorrow to assess development projects in water, to assess development projects on roads, to assess technical institutes that are here, and to look at affordable housing as some of his key agenda. On matters water, I will visit the two colonial dams, some colonial dams, and the two sites that His Excellency the President will coming to visit. Notable projects include the Moise Bridge water supply, Matunda water supply, that is a 1.9 billion project, and the contractor has mobilized, brought some materials on site, and we want to assess progress. On matters irrigation, we have to a tune of around 1 billion projects in the region, including Uasin Gishu, Elgeyo Marakwet, West Pokot, and Nandi counties. Some of the projects that are here, my team and myself will visit like 2 today to just get a feeling of what the contractors are doing. And we are calling upon all contractors that have been contracted legally to undertake these projects. The challenge we have with these contractors is sometimes the projects take too long to complete, and that is what, as a ministry, we are saying we will not tolerate. We are calling upon consultants who are tasked to supervise these projects to ensure that projects are completed on time so that the people of the Great North Rift can have actually value for their money. We are also keen to start new projects in the region, water projects. I know of the Soy Navelas project that is coming up to a tune of around 1.7 billion. There is also the Kapsabet sewerage system that is to a tune of 1 billion that is coming up in the next few months. These are some of the projects we have gotten funding from African Development Bank to elevate water connectivity in the region and ensure the people have dignified sanitation services. We are calling upon people in the region to accept these projects. These are some of the mega projects and flagship projects under the administration of His Excellency the President that are meant not only to improve our social lives, but also nurture our economic livelihoods in the region and ensure that the people of North Rift are partakers of government.
Thank you for watching Mugi TV News at 9. If you want to reach us, you can follow us on our social media platforms, and we are just going out for a short break, and we shall be getting back to you right away. Thank you.
JN Training Institute ino nĩ thukuru ĩraheana mathomo ĩkanora ĩkohĩgia na ĩgagũtiga wĩna kothi. Haha to kothi tu ĩndĩ nĩ kothi ĩratigĩrĩra atĩ no ũingĩrie kĩng'oto rĩo no ũtakwandĩkwo nĩ mũndũ. Aya maheanaga kothi nini ta graphic design, broadcast journalism, web design, radio production, media management, video editing, digital journalism, film production na ingĩ nyingĩ. Oho mena kothi ingĩ ta cia music production, vocals, irathi cia gita na cia piano, o ũndũ ũmwe na DJ Academy. Thogora naguo nĩ mũbacĩrĩre. Aya maheanaga free attachment. Ũhoro mwega nĩ atĩ kũrĩ arutwo 10 a mbere nĩ magũkorwo makĩheyo gĩcunjĩ kĩa 30% harĩ marĩhi. Kwa ũhoro makĩria rĩu aranĩria nao kũhĩtũkĩra 0702 588 778 nĩyo gĩbũgũ 7 gĩbũgũ 2 588 778 kana macere Nairobi View Park Towers gorofa ya 5. Ririkana ici nĩ kothi nini cia gatagatĩ ka mĩeri 3 nginyagia mĩeri 6. JN Training Institute gũkũ tugaga work, innovate, succeed.
Urerorera Mugi TV, mugambo wa kwihokeka.
The Betty Maviti Roberts Education Center ni thukuru wa mundu kiumbe uria wambiriirio mwaka wa 2009 mwena wa Lanet na Ikuru. Tuhenaga mathomo gikiro kia nathari, primary na secondary. Tuheaga arutwo aitũ maumĩrĩra mega ma igeranio ciao hamwe na gukorwo andu mari na wĩigĩrĩrĩki bũrũri-inĩ. Tũrathiĩ na mbere na kwandĩkithia arutwo a nathari, PP1 na PP2. Gikiro kia primary turandĩkithia kuma grade 1 nginya grade 7. Na kĩo gikiro gia secondary turandĩkithia kuma form 1, form 2 ona nginya form 3. Ha ũhoro makĩria no ũhure thimũ kũrĩ namba 0701 098014 kana ũcere website-inĩ itũ nĩyo www.robertsedu.org. The Betty Maviti Roberts Education Center, pursuing beyond the competencies of your child.
Welcome back to Mugi TV News Edition at 9. Deputy President Kindiki has called on the youth to fully embrace the government's initiatives and work together for the development of the nation. He emphasized the importance of collaboration between the youth and the government, stressing that the future of the country depends on their active participation in various sectors. Kindiki urged young people to avoid engaging in negative criticism or ridicule of the government's efforts, as this could hinder progress and the realization of national goals. At the same time, the Deputy President reassured the youth that the government is committed to supporting them through various programs aimed at empowering them economically and socially. He promised that the Kenya Kwanza administration would prioritize the welfare of young people, offering opportunities for skills development, employment, and entrepreneurship. Kindiki emphasized that the government is dedicated to ensuring that the youth have the resources they need to succeed and contribute to the country's growth.
Hii mahali tuko ilikuwa ni kama dump site na vijana wengi ambayo wanatumia mihadarati walikuwa wako hapa. So I've seen this place transform. Na ni kwa sababu tulipewa fursa na serikali tuibadilishe. Tumebadilisha mahali penyewe na sasa tumepatia vijana fursa, na kitu ambayo hawa vijana wanauliza ni kusikizwa, kupewa fursa na kupewa mahali ambayo wanaweza kuthrive.
Government will continue to pay attention to the youth. I think by us investing in the digital platform, we are offering our youth an opportunity to earn a livelihood.
That the young people, kuna wale wengine ambayo wanapiga fujo sana. And for one reason or another, they may be seen to be the majority. But the fact of the matter is that the majority ndio hawa wako hapa wanapanga maisha yao. Hawa. The silent majority inapanga mpango wa maisha. Wengine wako huko na fujo lao, waendelee.
Huu mtandao ambao mnasaidiwa kuutumia hapa, utumieni mtandao vizuri. Utumieni kwa mambo mazuri. Tumeona wenzenu wanatumia mtandao vibaya, wanatukana viongozi, wamejikosea heshima, wakishikwa wanalia, si ni kweli? Lakini ukimtukana baba mwenzako unataka mtoto wake asikie vizuri, haiwezekani, sawa?
Some of our young people who are very gifted, very talented, very innovative, but they don't want to be mentored, they don't want to be helped by anybody because they think they know it all and everybody else doesn't know anything. And you can't tell them anything because they know everything and they don't want to hear anything from any other person. That is a dangerous approach. You must allow. It doesn't matter how powerful you are. It doesn't matter how gifted you are, how talented you are. You must allow to be mentored. There is no shortcut. It is a principle of life. All faiths, all religions, all philosophies, all cultures recognize the place of mentorship by other people.
And for years, the communities in the semi-arid region of northern Kenya have relied on livestock as their main economic lifeline. But recent years, recurrent droughts have decimated the animals, leading to massive losses. However, women from the same area have now embraced cricket rearing as an adaptation measure against climate change. They welcome the alien idea of rearing protein-rich insects as a way of diversifying the livelihoods. The women from 4 counties hope to change their fortunes through economic empowerment. Implemented by the Catholic Organization for Relief and Development, CARDAID, with technical support from the International Center for Insect Physiology and Ecology, ICIPE, this initiative has brought on board a community-based organization, Impact Trust, and a county government to assist in reaching out to conservative pastoral communities.
Nilikuja kugundua kuwa hiyo cricket ni iko na faida sana, kwa sababu hata kama kwa sababu Masai ukimwambia sasa hii chakula iko na cricket ama iko na njirejere, sidhani kama atakula. Lakini kama hata mimi siwezi kula, najua kuna mifugo. Tuko na mifugo, sisi ni wafugaji. Tuko na ng'ombe, tuko na mbuzi, ndio hiyo kuku sasa tuko naye. Si unaona sasa inapea afya kwa nini? Lakini sasa tutaenda tu, utaweza kosa kukula saizi, lakini mahali tutaenda itafika mahali tutakula, kwa sababu huwezi kula ikiwa ni venye tu, huwezi kula ikiwa direct unaona hivi, lakini ikisiagwa utajua ni nini, kwa sababu hizo machakula zingine tunakulanga hatujui ni nini iko ndani.
We have 34 groups. While crickets reproduce faster, they have low weight, which basically means that it takes time to accumulate significant weights for their produce. But because we are dealing with about 34 groups, each group could do small quantities at a time, but it is important to have these quantities consolidated together so that you can have aggregated quantities that can make economic sense. So for that reason, we said we need to put up aggregation centers where the groups within a county can bring in their products and they can collectively sell them at a more economically viable price. But these are not just aggregation centers. These are also training centers.
In Africa, we have more than 500 species. In Kenya, there are close to 78 different species. And all the species, we have studied them. We've tried like termites, like crickets, like different types of grasshoppers. You go to the coastal region, the Malindi, Kilifi, you have the huge caterpillar that normally feeds on mango leaves during some seasonal period. People are also eating them. You have the giant cricket, the one that lives in the hole. You know, they're quite big. You know, we have there's also the huge ants. There's an ant the flying ants with a very huge abdomen. You know, with plenty of oil there.
The final story there is quite interesting, and people from Western region are so much interesting. There is something they call kumbe kumbe, and I think they are replacing it with the cricket. There's a story for another day, we're not sure. But it is introduced in the market and for people to eat. Shall we just receive it? Thank you for watching TV News. I'm Jeff Kimaiyu. Good night.